Okay, take charge of your online reputation. You know, we've been talking about that the entire time. Next. 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 And next. Okay, discover. You know, that's just being smart, being protective. Evaluate each email you get. You know, protect yourself. Don't click on it if you don't need to. You know, if you're not sure, go through their actual website. You know, cultivate. You know, you're building your online safety. Okay, take in all the information and build on it. Okay, use that for everything you do online. You know, restore. You know, if you weren't safe before, if you just clicked on everything, you know, try to build it up. Try to build the online safety so you're not a victim. Okay, you want to restore that confidence in the internet that a lot of people have lost, unfortunately. Click next. Okay, social networks. Next. Okay, how many people use Facebook? That's it? There we go, there's more coming up. Okay, it's a good way to keep up with family and friends, you know, pictures, how the kids are growing up. You know, it's a very good website. But again, a lot of people, since the biggest website, a lot of people are trying to jump on it and scam people through that. Okay, so you got to be careful what you post on there. You know, pretty much almost everybody uses Facebook. You know, it's the biggest one out there. Okay, use settings or options. You know, they'll usually give you options in the security settings of how to keep it safe. Who can see it, who can't. You know, look at them because they change them. Okay, go into settings, go into security. A lot of times they're adding new things because they have to, because people hacked it. You know, so it'll give you a lot of options to keep your information safe. Like Facebook's okay as long as you keep that up to date. You know, only your friends and family can see your information. So if someone pulls up your website, they won't see anything. Everything will be blank. They can't click on anything. Okay, so make sure you go into that and keep that up to date. Next. New friends, you know, pretty basic. You know, you're not going to accept anybody you don't know. Okay, and usually it'll tell you if it's a friend of a friend on there. You know, you have one mutual friend, 10, 20, and you know where they're from. Just be careful who you accept. You know, keep an eye on their posts, you know, after you accept them. If you don't think they were the person you thought they were, delete them. Okay, a lot of times, you know, people change. I had people from 20 years ago, you know, high school that want to be friends with me. Okay, I'll accept you, but I'll watch you. Okay, and you know, you got to remember, when they post, your friends and family can see that too. So if it's somebody that is inappropriate and posting pictures or comments that you don't want your kids seeing, delete them. Okay, I do. Next. Be careful where you post. You know, same thing goes with them, with you. You know, I wouldn't post anything that you wouldn't want your kids, your grandkids to see. Okay, because you know my kids are on there, you know, family's on there. I'm not going to post anything inappropriate. You know, especially doing what I do. You know, I mean, I can come back and bite me in the butt. So I'm really careful what I post. Never post anything. You know, some people post their address or their telephone number. You know, where they bank. You know, not necessarily the banking number, your member number, but where they bank. You know, don't give that information out. You know, don't put pictures of your home in there. Something that, you know what, they got a nice TV. I'm gonna rob them. And you put pictures of your new house that you painted. Okay, now they know where you live, or they can figure it out. Remember, when you post something, usually other people can see it too. Okay. Okay, next. Keeping kids safe. You know, I don't think we have to worry about that too much here. You know, they got grandkids, but hopefully their parents will do some research too and teach them right of what to look for. Next.
We thought they would raise them too.
Yeah. We did a lot more babysitting. Clear rules. You know, when your grandkids come over, you know, tell them. You know, tell them what they can do, what they can't do. You know, tell them you can be watching them. You know, and watch what websites they go on. You know, remember, it's your house, your computer, your IP address that they're going on. You know, you have total say of what they go on. You know, call their parents if you're not sure. Next. Keep communication open. You know, the grandkids. You know, watch what they do online. You know, ask them, hey, what are you doing? You know, if they don't want to tell you, then turn it off. That's it. Tell them. You know, you're my house. You're my computer. I'm in charge of you. You know, I don't want anything happening to you. Next. Family safety software. There's a lot of internet programs out there, applications that provide that. Almost any major one will provide that where they can't click on certain information. You can set the level to where they can go on, like a movie. You know, PG, PG-13, you know, R, all that. Same thing with the internet. You can set the rating to what they can go on. Next. You know, exactly what we've been talking about, manage your use, you know, keep an eye on them. You know, applications that will alert you if they're on something they shouldn't be. Next. Control their time on the internet. Kids today are on the internet, video games, hours a day. Okay, just technology, they're all computer, you know, savvy today, and that's all they want to do. You know, I mean, I have a 5-year-old that loves the iPad. He's on it all the time. We watch what he does, and we set the guidelines on there, what he can go on, what he can't go on. You know, he likes to watch these, you know, these kid videos where the kids are dancing around, and, you know, that's fine, but watch a language too. You know, you can turn the language off, turn the volume off if you want, put headphones on them, but watch the language. That's a big thing with the internet, with these videos that they watch, the kids watch now. Next. What to do if there's a problem. Next. Okay, when using the email, social networking, you know, you can contact them directly. You know, especially with children, you know, they want you to contact them. They have a whole department out there designed to keep children safe. Not only because they want to, but because they have to. You know, lawsuits, everything, they don't want that. Next. Continued harassment. You know, again, you guys don't have to worry about that too much. Usually with children, middle school, high school, you know, they'll harass each other. You know, they're being kids. You know, they tell their parents, and you know, hopefully they'll do the right thing and contact those kids' parents and tell them what they're doing. If you ever see anything pop up that you're not sure about, you can all do screenshots on your iPads and phones now. If you guys don't know, you know, look it up. You can do that. On the iPads, they offer it. You push 2 buttons, and anything on the screen will pop up and save as a picture. So do that if you're not sure. You can copy it into your photos. Okay, all these phones offer it too. These, you know, Android, iPhones, they all offer that. Next. Okay, your identity is stolen or you respond to a scam. You know, you won't know right away if your identity is stolen, but we'll talk about that in my next presentation. Responding to a scam, you know, don't respond to it. You know, plain and simple. You know, if you think it's a scam, ignore it. They'll go away. Next. Okay, just to recap. Okay, defending your computer, keep your viruses, you know, out. Keep the online security up to date. That's the most important thing. Weekly, check that. You know, every week. Make sure it's all green, all check marked, good to go. Personal information, you know, keep it safe. Don't give it out. Strong passwords. Online reputation. You know, once, like I said, they know that you can be a victim. That, you know, you're not safe. Other people will go after you too. Okay, they talk, they sell your information, and they know. Social networking, you know, just be careful what you post on there. Extra steps, the parents, you know, keep that up to date. Keep the apps, they have apps now, you know, where they can monitor what kids go on, and they'll block what kids can go on. That's very important. They're all doing it now. Next. And some websites, they can go on. Microsoft is a big one. You can go right through theirs, Microsoft.com. Security, you know, you can go right on Microsoft.com. You know, and then they'll direct you if you have any questions. All the major websites, they have a department designated for safety. So they have, if you ever email them, call them, they'll be more than happy to answer your questions you have. Next.
No.
And then that is it.
Can we go
Okay.
back to those?
Oh, you want? Can you open
Yes.
that back up?